Hey guys, it's me! No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I am doing a Q&A today. Yay! Feels like I haven't done one in so long. So what I've decided to do is kind of do like Q&As every once in a while, but on certain topics. So on my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted that the first topic is jumping. So I said literally ask me any questions in reference to jumping. Oh my god, I just grabbed my bird's tail and she got angry. I'm so sorry, I didn't know that was your tail. I am in no shape or form saying that I know a lot, because I don't. But I just want to give you guys my advice, what I know, what I don't know. Yeah, answer your questions. Yeah, answer your questions. So if you guys have any like Q&A topics that you would like covered, let me know below and I will do that. Alright, so let's go on my Instagram and find the question. How did you introduce your horse to jumping? So specifically Luna, she didn't really jump when I bought her. Like, I think they just like took her out into like the fields, never really jumped in a ring, whatever. So she's fine. Like, the easiest way to introduce your horse to jumping is just start at a trot, set up a pole. Poles are the easiest way because then they can get comfortable with something under their legs. So if you want, walk them over the pole first, then trot them over the pole, then canter them over the pole, and like work in baby steps, take your time, and then you can set that pole up to a little X and then work your way up like that. Not super difficult. Just like introduce your horse slowly, don't push anything, and I'm sure you should be fine. Also, some horses are not suited for jumping. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Tips for beginner jumpers. This is a good one because I know a lot of you guys are just starting to jump and are nervous or whatever, don't know what to do. There's not much I can say that will help you, but honestly all it takes is time and learning. But I guess the first thing, don't be nervous. You will probably take it slow, like just trotting, whatever. What I did a lot when I was younger was I'd practice my 2-point at a trot. I don't know, my coach would always make me do that, so we would trot around, we'd be posting, and then we'd go into the 2-point position. So then you practice holding that and you know how it feels. And then also we would do like trotting poles, and you would have to hold your 2-point over the trotting poles. So that helps a lot with jumping. Honestly, another tip I guess would be not to look at the jumps. Look past the jump because that's where you want to go. This is honestly still my problem. I look down and it's so bad. So just like look ahead, you know, and like have fun. Keep your heels down. Try to keep your back, shoulders straight. Really honestly it, and then all you need is time and a lot of practice. Ooh, how to get the correct lead over a fence. I like this one because this is what we try to work on. What I do is I hold my outside rein and like keep my inside rein open so that she has the room to get the correct lead. So also when I'm going over the jump, I like to put more weight in the outside stirrup. This is also just for training so that she does learn to pick up the right lead. So hold your outside rein and lean in your outside stirrups to give her that room, to give your horse the room to pick up the right lead. And then if they don't, then, I don't know, either do a lead change or a trot transition. What's the highest you've ever jumped with Luna? I think like 3'6". I think that's the highest. Like this year we're showing in like the low hunter division, so that's 3'3". Have you ever jumped bareback with Luna? Yes, I have, a long time ago, like 2 summers ago. I don't know if she likes when I ride her bareback, so I just haven't, like, I don't do it a lot, so. In your opinion, what's the most challenging thing about jumping? Probably getting like a good rhythm and finding your distances, because I suck at that. Tips on finding distances? All I can say is, because I really suck at this, but count down when you see that 3 stride, like 3, 2, 1, take off, whatever. And also, the only thing you can really do is just learn. Like sometimes if a wider corner will help you get a better distance, a shorter corner. So it all depends on how your jumps are set up and how you ride through them. So I just figure it out as I ride. Also, my horse is very smart and she is pretty good at finding her own distances. But that's all I can say. Just count down and look over the jump, I guess. Putting out poles in front of your jumps helps a lot. So like a canter pole before, because then you can kind of visualize where you're supposed to take off from and stuff like that. How long did it take you to learn how to jump? I started jumping when I was like 12 years old or something. I don't know I sucked, and like I still kind of suck now. So like, I don't know, I'm always learning. Daria asked, describe what it's like jumping Luna. What it's like jumping Luna. When the jumps are low, she's kind of flat, like she just goes over them and doesn't really put effort whatsoever. But when they're higher, like she literally is so round, and I feel like I'm popped out of the saddle, which is really fun. She loves it, I love it, and she gets very excited, so I know she's having a good time, and so am I. How to convince your coach to let you jump higher? Well, normally your coach kind of knows what level you're at and what level you're supposed to be riding at, so I mean, you can bring it up, but if they say like, oh, blah, 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 I don't know, you weren't ready, whatever, then I would probably listen to them. Or if it's at a point where you just feel like you've been at a standstill, then I would potentially change coaches. Where does Luna currently max out free jumping? I haven't really tried like the highest like with her, but like she free jumps like 4 feet and probably a bit higher. Is Luna the kind of horse that rushes at the jump, or is she more of a lazy horse? It depends, but most of the time she rushes. She sees the jump and her brain just hits, like a switch goes off, and she just going. So I really like this question. It says, I've thought a lot about getting a percher on thoroughbred cross for English and jumping. Do you feel that Luna's size has a negative/positive impact on how she's able to perform? A lot of people have like different opinions about draft crosses and how people are saying that we're like trying to make fake warm bloods, and that's not at all what I'm doing. I don't really care. It obviously depends on the way the horse is kind of built, and also what they're willing to do. Luna is thick and her head is huge, as you all know, but she loves jumping, as I think you guys have seen in my videos. We did try jumpers with her, and that didn't work out because she would land so heavy on her feet, and she's like, if we were trying to rush through the courses, it didn't really work out for us because she was so heavy and we didn't want to put that strain on her. So that's why we switched to hunters, because it's kind of more calm pace, like not super sharp turns kind of thing. And like it's been working out so great, and she has the potential to jump high, and she can jump high, which is awesome, and I don't think I am hurting her in any way. It honestly depends with the cross, the breeding, whatever. So for sure look into it. They are super cool horses. They're like so smart. And well, Luna obviously has an attitude, but everyone I've talked to that has like owned a draft cross such as Luna, I've heard great things. Like they're so smart, so honest, and like she always tries her best for me, and I'm just so happy with her and like how everything's coming along. So I do recommend them, but for sure check out like their breeding. Tips to help your position, example, elbows in and heels. Love you so much. Thank you. So position, it's like a consistent thing. Like having your heels down helps a lot, I think, because it gets you in that right position, gets you like on the path to the right position. Do you ever doubt yourself when jumping? Always. Ever had a bad fall while jumping? Yes. Last year when we jumped, we were going towards home, she took off, she went one way, I went the other, face straight into the ground. I have a picture which I can insert. Like it literally looked like I was beat up, but yeah, my face hit the ground and it was really painful. And can Luna dab? I don't know. I could probably teach her. Yeah, so I think those are all the questions I'm going to answer today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my video. And yeah, give me topics on more questions because I want to do this. I feel like this is nice and we can interact, you know. I love you guys. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And thumbs up this video if you liked it. And I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Bye, Yosh.
Every Sunday's getting harder, running out of space to breathe. Every night is getting shorter, praying that you won't leave.